Welcome back to Need to Know, everybody. I'm Hannah Doba.
And I'm Kristen Scholler. All right, well, last night was the second Republican primary debate, and here with a full recap is columnist and political analyst Jonathan Harris. Jonathan, thanks for joining us again. Big night last night. What were the biggest takeaways?
You know, for me, watching it, one of my biggest disappointments actually was Nikki Haley. I was really last debate. I was really impressed with her. A lot of the comments coming out of that last debate were about how well she performed, and I think I highlighted yesterday how she set herself apart, and there was going to be a lot of eyes on her. And I felt like last night she kind of descended into some of the bickering and the chaos that she had done such a good job of avoiding the first time, and setting herself apart by avoiding before kind of that's silly debate about curtains and yelling at Vivek about TikTok and all that. I was really, you know, if there was a loser last night, for me it was Nikki Haley. I just, you know, I thought that she had done such a good job, and so obviously the stakes were high for her.
The stakes were high for her. You're right. So if Nikki Haley was not the winner, who do you think walked away as the winner from last night?
You know, in an odd way, I thought what you saw emerge last night is what they're going to have to do if they hope to make any kind of point about their relevancy, which is I felt like they were a little more united against Trump. So I feel like the winner was in a way all of them together by not doing that "who you want to vote off the island" part where they talked about. And I thought they also talked about Governor Chris Christie saying that Trump was ducking the debate. I thought they all won for that. And if there's any hope of making this next debate have any relevance and them continuing to run, they're going to have to unite against Trump, who is actually the threat to them, and not spend so much time fighting each other. And while they did fight a lot last night, I saw that strategy emerging just a little bit.
Jonathan, do you think there were any standout issues that the candidates discussed last night?
You know, I saw a lot of interestingly enough, I think you're seeing a little bit as far as the government shutdown that's coming. There's been a little bit of, while they did blame President Biden, of course, there was a lot of accountability for the role Republicans have played in the debt and the role that Republicans have played in the inflation. You had Governor Ron DeSantis talking about how Trump wasn't there, but not only not there, but because he didn't want to take accountability for adding almost $8 trillion to the debt and the role that played in inflation. So I thought that was also something that was really good that they pointed out last night.
And what can we look forward to at the next debate? We saw Governor Asa Hutchinson didn't qualify this time. Do you think the field will slim down even more before then?
More than likely, and I think we'll probably lose North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum. I think when he spoke last night, it sounds terrible to say, but I was like, oh, he's still here. I didn't even realize he was still there. So I think if someone does drop out, I think he'll be the next to drop out, and then obviously the field will continue to whittle, but he'll probably be the next to drop out of the race.
All right, Jonathan Harris, thank you for the recap. We appreciate it.